Hey everybody, what's going on? So today I am taking a trip to the Texas Aquarium here in Corpus Christi. It's pretty cool. I've already seen just a couple of animals. I'll take you through some more. But I just stepped out this way and this looked like a pretty cool view. So you can see, well, I don't know if you can see it, but there's the art museum across the water over there. And this just looks pretty, quite impressive. And I believe that is the USS Lexington, I think is what it is. I'll have to verify that. But yeah, that looks pretty impressive. I don't think I'll be going on that today. But yeah, so pretty cool scenery here. So let's go over here and say hi to the alligators. They're just camping out there doing pretty much what alligators do, nothing. As long as they're not eating me, I'm fine with that, right? But yeah, so I'm just still here in Corpus Christi, taking a break from the road. I want to get some work done anyway, so I've kind of just been hanging out, doing some work on the computer. And I decided to come over here and check out this aquarium. It had high ratings. A lot of people said it was a cool place, so I figured I would come and check it out. And yeah, so okay, let's go see these alligators right here. There's two of them. They're just right there chilling like little villains right there. Yeah. I know, they actually, I've seen them move before. They're really not moving much. So I don't know what, oh, there it is. He just closed his eyes. Alright, well, they're not too exciting. So let's see if we can go find something that's more exciting. I think there's some turtles in this. Yeah, there he is, right there. There's a turtle down there. I don't think you want to get over to that other side. I think that alligator will eat you there, buddy. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. So let's go check out these tortoises over here. So yeah, so this is pretty cool. It's right on the ocean, man. It's really pretty cool aquarium. I already had something to eat. So I hope that wind, oh, I gotta get a better thing for the wind. Right, but okay, so we've got some tortoises over here. The poor guys. So you said these tortoises are all they're all rescues.
Yeah.
Gosh,
for one reason or another. Could be the micro bubbles, or we have one with cataracts, one with some paralyzed fins.
Oh, look at them all. They're all excited. They must know it's getting close to chow time, huh? Look at them. Oh wow, look at how big they are. And where are they from? Are they here local?
We have two different breeds, but they're basically in almost every sea. These are green sea turtles.
Wow, that one's huge.
We got some loggerheads, and Kemp Ridley is, and green seas are just basically in the Gulf. You'll see them a lot.
Oh wow, yeah.
Because when the only time they really get out of the ocean is when they're laying eggs.
Okay.
And we have an area called the National Sea Shore. It's about 10 miles away from here, which is a primary area where they lay their eggs.
Is that on Padre Island or South Padre Island?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay. I'm not from here.
Oh no, that's National Sea Shore. It's amazing.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Well, thank you for the info.
Oh, my pleasure.
Right.
And they're going to do feeding at 2:30 if you've any interest.
2:30. Let's see. Oh, half hour. Maybe I'll be back.
Yeah, just like clockwork. That's what.
Yeah, that's why they're all excited.
That low impact actually pushed air into their shell and it acts as a life preserver.
Oh,
They're unable to dive down, and that's very important because they need to be able to get their food or away from predators out in the water. And it isn't just one big air bubble that we can go in and remove. It's actually thousands of tiny bubbles, and it's made their way into their tissues. That shell is actually connected to their ribs and their spine, so there's a lot of nerve endings in there. So if we were to go in and try to remove these bubbles, we could actually do more damage than good. So they're going to stay with us for the rest of their days. The green sea turtles are herbivores. That is why they are always up here first for their enrichment. They love lettuce, and it's very close in nutritional value.
I can't see from here.
So they'll look like shingles on a roof instead of that smooth texture that we see on a sea turtle. And Einstein's story is a little bit different. She actually came to our wildlife rescue center 3 separate times. Whenever sea turtles beach themselves, that means that they're either hatching or laying eggs, or there's something physically wrong with them. So she was found beached in our wildlife rescue center to her end. And it wasn't during her egg laying season, there was no eggs around, so they gave her a physical and they couldn't find anything wrong with her. So they gave her a meal and let her rest, and then they released her back out into the wild. And then she beached herself again, so they thought there must be something wrong, like we're going to give her a more extensive physical. Same thing happened, they couldn't find anything wrong, they let her eat, they let her rest, released her back out into the wild. By that 3rd time that she beached herself and came back in, they deemed her non-releasable just because it is so dangerous for sea turtles to be on the beach. They're very vulnerable whenever they're out on the beach. So we like to joke around that Einstein was smart enough to know that if she kept beaching herself, that she was going to get all the free food that she wanted, and eventually a place to stay here at the Texas State Aquarium, which is exactly what happened.
Yeah, he's trying to get some.
And our 3rd species of sea turtle here in Tortuga Cay is Daisy, our Kemp's Ridley. And Daisy likes to hang out over here. I think she's over here. Whenever you do spot her, you will be able to tell that it is Kemp's Ridley because she is very light in color. A lot of people do think she's albino, but that is a Kemp's Ridley's natural color. This is because they lay eggs during the day. Most sea turtles lay them at night. The Kemp's Ridleys lay them in the day. So that light color kind of gives her some camouflage on that beach. And Daisy came to us, she was part of the conservation program. Kemp's Ridleys are critically endangered. All the species here are endangered. Kemp's Ridleys are critically. And so they hatch Kemp's Ridleys and then release them on the beach, trying to get their numbers up. So whenever she hatched, they noticed that she cannot see very well. So if she comes up to the acrylic, if you look into her eyes, they're cloudy and red. That is because she can't see very well. So she came to live here, and she's extra special to us because she was actually the very first resident here at the Texas State Aquarium. And these are all rescues, so we don't know their exact age. We can kind of guess like an age range based on their size, but we don't know their actual age except for Daisy, and Daisy is 31 years old. So the age of sea turtles actually depends on the species, but it's usually about 60 to 80 years, with reports up to 100. Here's Einstein coming up, making an appearance. That was that hawksbill sea turtle I was talking about. You can see those scoots or shell fragments overlapping, so the difference between that smooth texture and then that hawksbill texture. And hawksbills are more they're more carnivores. Somehow she likes the peas that we give, so she usually makes an appearance for the peas, but that's about it. But they get their main diets in the mornings and the evenings. They are target fed, so they'll put up targets here, and each sea turtle knows where to go. So Einstein's here, Daisy, 2 of the greens. And Daisy and Einstein will eat blue crab, clam, fish, or squid, while our greens love romaine lettuce, peas, anything like that. We also give them Jello. Sea turtles need fresh water just like we do, and so they get it from the foods they eat. So even though they can't get Jello out in the wild, it is a great hydrator for them. And it is a sugarless, tasteless Jello, and they absolutely love it, and it's very fun. They put in food colorings to make it easy for Pickles and Daisy to see. So they'll mix it up based on holiday, the colors. It's pretty fun. And then another species of sea turtle we have is Tiki, our loggerhead. And she is not in Tortuga Cay. She's in the Isle of Steel exhibit. She is in that Gulf of Mexico chain, and if you see the exhibit with the steel pillars that replicates the bottom of a gas rig, she is in there. Just make sure you look up. She likes to hang out near the surface. And you'll notice that she is missing several of her flippers. And this is because she came to us and she was entangled in fishing line.
Oh.
So that fishing line wrapped around her so tight that it cut off the circulation in her flippers and they had to be amputated. She also came in with the soda rings, those plastic soda rings that like are on 6-packs, wrapped around her head, and it cut off the blood flow to one of her eyes, so she's missing an eye as well. And even though she's not in here, I do like to bring up Tiki's story because it was 100% human caused and it could have been avoided. Just by doing things in our daily lives can help protect the sea turtles like the ones y'all are seeing here in Tortuga Cay. Just by properly disposing our trash, making sure none of our trash ends up in the ocean, because as you can see, they were biting and wanting anything that I throw into the exhibit right now. And they do that out